wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's just hear the testimony so that a way of saying thank you, Lord, before the Lord will set motion on. So now, I would have loved to show you some of the work of prophet. Like 3 years ago, beginning the end of the year, I said to you there will be economic crisis. Then there's nothing like a meltdown, and they will play it for you. I said there will be an economic crisis. I said then the war, the whole world will face now is economic war. And I say you will see every nation, every country will come out, going on the street, protesting. And you have not seen anything. Write it down. Everyone will be humble. So I want them to play the cassette. That was 4 years precisely. They will play the cassette for you. Yes. And I say, those who rely on the oil, mineral resources, they should look beyond. Because there will be even no enough money to buy oil. The little one have will be managed. If a country is selling 50 barrel, whatever you call it, hardly they will be able to sell 5 or 10. 50 to 5 or 10. There's something God wants to achieve concerning this. God wants to achieve humility to the core. He wants everybody to be on their knee. Every nation to be on their knee. After that, the answer, the solution will come. That is what God wants to achieve. So please, can you tell them on the table, let them bring the cassette out. And the last August, I was telling you that the way we approach those who wrong us, our approach to those who wrong is also greater wrong, error. Somebody's wrong you and you want to correct, the correction we put in place is even worse than the wrong, the initial wrong. It happened to people and it happened to nation to nation. That is, those who have made a mistake, the way we correct them is even worse than that mistake initially they made. And we are responsible to God. That is the problem the war and every one of us are facing now. And these are the cause of problem we will be facing. If somebody wrong me and I want to correct the person, I need God direction to do that. If not, my own correction will be worse than the mistake he made. As it happened to individual, so also happened nation to nation today. When my friend wrong me and I want to correct him and I want to respond, my response to that mistake seems to be greater mistake. So nation to nation too. When a nation wrong or leader king wrong, our response to that nation or leader seems to be worse than the mistake that leader have done. So this brought about the situation we are going to face, economic war, and we have not seen anything. If you have seen, you have not seen. We are only seeing 30%. We have not seen 50. So you have to, whatever you have now, cut your coach. Just cut your code according to your size. If you have surplus now, please, that surplus you have to, whatever you can do now, before that surplus will go away. Because if you have too much, people will be out there to attack you. And you will face attack. You will be under attack. They will attack you physically like this and to take it from you. If they are not denying you your living, your health, so to live simple, whatever you have now, surplus, whatever you can do, take it and prepare for this time is coming. The time is coming and it has come. And you pray for this nation too. Your country, Africa, you might have seen, even including Nigeria, you will soon see them carry placard everywhere. To going out also, they are hungry. Yes, there's nothing you can do about it. It has started. People will be protesting from street to street, from country to, from state to state. This is what I'm saying to do, and this is my job. Like I have told you, we are not used to prophet. We are used to pastor, evangelist, but not to prophet regarding the nature of their calling. What is their calling? It's not only to tell the future, they predict the future, but also to tell people God's opinion at the moment. I'm telling you God's opinion at the moment, and I'm telling you God's opinion tomorrow. You may throw my words away, and at the end of the day you start abusing me, that I'm the cause. When you neglect the words of prophet, Ask God, God, this is what prophet says. What can we do? That is, you regard the word. But you throw it away, it's talking nonsense. At the end of the day, you come back and say, I'm the cause. Huh? I can never be the cause of economy meltdown. Or you go on the street and begin to protest. I want to show you the case set of 4 years when I said it. There's nothing like economy meltdown or whatever. I said it 4 years ago. So please ask them to bring the case set out, please. Go to the table.
Nous venons d'entendre de l'homme de Dieu qui a dit qu'il a donné une prophétie.
Now, I said it 4 years. I want to play it for you. 4 years ago I said it. Now it's close now. And I'm telling you, what I said 4 years now is very close now. Unless your treasures is in the hands of God. If not, if all your treasures is in your hand, but if your treasures is in the hands of God, sleep and rest. So tell them, please, at the table, can you rush to the studio, let them bring the cassette out.
L'homme de Dieu est en train de parler d'une prophétie qu'il a donnée quelques années auparavant par rapport à la crise économique. Il a dit que ce que nous voyons actuellement n'est rien en comparaison de ce qui arrivera dans l'avenir, qu'il voit des protestations se dérouler dans tous les pays du monde, même au Nigeria, où beaucoup de personnes porteront des pancartes car ils auront faim.
El profeta T.B. Joshua acaba de mencionar acerca de la profecía que dio hace 4 años de la crisis mundial económica.
The question of what can we do? How do we go about it? That is what is written in the Bible. That's simple. There's a way. So economic planning should come together now and say, when you are calling the team of economists together, also call the team of divine economists. There's an economist, there's a divine one. There's a divine one. So call them. So when you call them, they will sit down, they say, okay, this is our economic calculation. Okay, you divine, what does this thing work? Can this thing carry? Can this thing work? I said it 4 years ago that hey, I'm seeing people on the street going about protest, and it will come to a point, a stage, they will be looking for rich people around, millionaire, standing in the front of their houses. Look at the 4 years now, and what happened 4 years? There's nothing like this. That is when there's when people we are using to enrich or to furnish the economics of a nation, when they are on the street, economy will down. The people that really make this economic work, they are the one, the grassroots, they are the factory workers, they are the one we can give any amount to do the job. They are the one that will wear, they have their uniform they normally wear. You see them when you enter the company. They have this uniform they wear. You see them moving the machine, rolling the machine. You see them down. They are on the street now. They will soon be on the street. I will see how your company will work. Whether you can do, you big men, whether you can do the job yourself. Take note of that. Write it down. Yes. They will soon be on the street. Because this is what I'm seeing now. I said it 4 years ago. The people were factory workers. You can give them just penny, they will do the job. Because there are too many, they do part-time 3 times in a week. This is cut job. They call it cut job, cash job. You see them wearing uniform. They don't sit in the office. All these big offices, they don't enter there. They are the one carry file. You cannot go down and carry your file from 1st floor, from 3rd floor, from 10th floor. You can't do that. They carry file from one table to another. They are the one clean the floor. They are the one brush it. They are the one repair the AC, everything. These are the job. These are the people now that I'm seeing them on the street protesting. And if these people are on the street protesting, can you do the job? Me in economic war will collapse. Because they are the ones suffer. They are the ones feel the pain. The pain of economic meltdown bounce on them. I'm not advised. I'm telling you God's opinion at the moment, and God's opinion tomorrow, and God's opinion next year. God's opinion, I'm telling you, as a prophet, like I've said, we are used to pastors, to evangelists, but not to prophets regarding the nature of their calling. Their calling is to know God's opinion at the moment. So can you play the cassette? I think the cassette is available now. Watch viewers all over the world. Maybe they will first play the August 1 before play the 4 years or 3 years ago. So this where was saying when my brother was first entered the office, our brother Obama, the president of America, when he was given speech, very weak, I said to the world, I said, my brother, this cannot, there is no miracle. I said it. That is the week he was given speech. I said, wow, I don't see any miracle. I'm seeing people crying on the streets. That is the same week he gave the speech, and the same week I said it. Because every leader will talk of miracle. Even my president too talk of miracle. Say they want to perform miracle. Where is the miracle? Miracle? Every president want to perform miracle. So let's watch.
Téléspectateurs, on a regardé la vidéo de la prophétie de la crise économique.
Vamos a ver el video de la...
The war is upside down. So this is this year. They'll play this year for you. 1st August. I said this. The war is upside down. We have not seen anything. You call it economy meltdown. The greater one is coming. Because the singular problem the world have today, our response to someone who make mistake seems to be greater mistake too. Seems to be bigger mistake than the one that made mistake initially. That is the problem. The problem the whole world have today is respond to someone who made what? Who made mistake. When a leader make mistake, how to respond to that mistake, that is what the whole world lack today. Our response is greater than the wrongdoer initially. That is the problem in the world. It's true, there is mistake, but our approach to that mistake seems to be even bigger mistake, and it's now become a big problem that even when anytime anybody make mistake, everything that have been there right from beginning of that generation of the country will go for it. Those things that have been there before ever we are born, those things, ancient things that can never be done again and again, will go for it. So if you can handle this matter, how to respond to someone who make mistake, the world will be at peace. Our response to the wrongdoer, we are responsible to God, the judgment. So that's it. You have listened to that, and I know everyone quite understand. Prophet, let me see your hand if you understand what I'm talking about. Yes, that is the cause of problem we are facing. If I have made mistake today, now when they want to correct me, they will destroy the whole church, the whole Ikotoegwe, because of TB Joshua. That cannot solve the problem. Rather, it will worsen the problem. If I'm talking, let us see your hand. If TB Joshua have made a mistake, get him. It may take time. There's a way to get him. You pretend as if you have forgotten about what he has done. You can call TB Joshua to the meeting, and he will come. Invite him for the meeting. From there, you get him. Get him away from instead of the whole team. Even every one of us, everything. That is what is happening everywhere all over the world today. And it seems to be greater mistake, and it's affecting. That is the cause of economic meltdown today and the crisis we are facing. Nobody is above. If TB Joshua made a mistake, get TB Joshua. It's a matter of time, you get him. But not to respond in the process of wrong approach, the whole thing, everyone, the church, the Kotoegbe everywhere is gone for it. And how can we get all those things back again? And there are many things in Kotoegbe here that have been in Kotoegbe since the beginning of the Kotoegbe. There are many ancient things that have been there. You can't get it back for the rest of life. It's not possible again. Even before every one of us were born, there are many things there. But we will go for it. TB Joshua is not God. You can get him if you have made anything wrong. So let's listen to the 3 years ago when 3 years ago when the first office of our brother. Let's say to my message.
Estas son profecías de la crisis mundial económica.
There will be economic crisis. You have to cut your coat according to your size. Those of you that have surplus, whatever you can do now to live moderate, the only way you can be saved if your treasures is in hand of God. There will be economic crisis is coming and it's everywhere. You will be forced to humble. Tell your neighbor, you will be forced to humble. There will be economic war because there is no enough money to fight war. There will be crisis in economy. Countries that rely on the mineral resources like oil, they should quickly go beyond oil. I'm just telling you long-time prophecy, not immediate. What you can begin to prepare yourself now. Into this, you have surplus now. What can you do now? But this surplus will be forced to reduce, because if you have too much, your government will question you how you get it. There will be limit, very, very limit, that will not help your company, your industry. A limit of money you can move from one place to another. There will be law that will make you moderate, live modest. When I was saying this, there was nothing like that. Now you know that your country has started the law. When I was saying this, there's nothing like that. Even in Nigeria, nowhere, there's nothing like that. You can move anything. But today, many countries have started. Now they have started. In Nigeria here, there's money, a little limited money you can move. And we have not seen anything. Take it back a little bit. There's nothing like that then when I was talking. War, because there's no enough money to fight war. There will be crisis in economy. Countries that rely on the mineral resources like oil to quickly look beyond oil. I'm just telling you long-time prophecy, not immediate. What you can begin to prepare yourself now. Into this, you have surplus now. What can you do now? Because this surplus will be forced to reduce. Because if you have too much, your government will question you how you get it. There will be limit, very, very limit, that will not help your company, your industry. A limit of money you can move from one place to another. There will be law that will make you moderate, live modest. You'll be forced to live modest, because the law will come that will force you to live modest. Limit of money you can move another, so you'll be forced, and that limit of money will not be enough to maintain your business. In order to regulate the crisis, and that law will soon come. It will come and they will pass this law, international community. It will be battle, economic battle, economic battle, economic battle, economic battle. It has not started, but it is the flame of it. But it will soon come out boldly. You will see the handwriting. We Christians get prepared. So you pray for the whole world. Remember, trial is the soil in which faith flourish. Tell your you are a faith man. I'm a faith man. There is no fear. As a faith man, there is no fear. It is difficulty that we flourish. Trial is the soil in which man of faith flourish. Rise up. Look, I'm not the cause, yo. because small time now they will go on the internet that I'm the cause of this. I'm the one who said it. I'm only telling you the mind of God, because they say I'm the cause of the Super Eagle lose the game. Well, they say I'm the one who went there to play football. I'm the striker that refused to play. Have you? So this one I'm not the cause. So that is why I say we are used to pastors, and sometimes the problem we are having now is that when you need prophet, you call pastor. When you need prophet, you call pastor. When you need pastor, we call prophet. You don't know the. Oh no, my God! Tell your neighbor, when you need prophet, you call evangelist. When you need pastor, you call prophet. When you need prophet, you call pastor. You don't know. That is the problem. That is the problem. That situation you need pastor, fine, you call prophet. And the situation you need prophet, you call evangelist, because you don't know the difference. You don't just know the difference. So this is the problem now. Prophet, the duty of prophet, when there is internal crisis, we call prophet. Ask prophet, what is the way out? What does God say about this situation, like this economic crisis now? That internal crisis. When there is trouble within a political party, we call prophet. What can we do? What does God say about this crisis? When there is an issue of international crisis too, you have problem with another country, or you have a game. This game now you are talking about, I say the football game is better than politics. Football game is more clean and sincere than politics. Politics is worse than football game. When people are on the field, they'll play. If the referee trying to rob, people will see. People will say, I know, referee is wrong, he's wrong. Sometimes the referee will blow when he's supposed not to blow. The whole world will see it, that this is not right. But politics, if I'm talking to you, let us see your hand. So that's it. So where you are supposed to call pastor, you call prophet. Where you are supposed to call prophet, you call evangelist. That is the situation now. So now, if you now call wrong person, it's like you need a lawyer and you are now called architect. Where you need doctor, you call farmer. What will doctor do where you need lawyer to defend your case? You now went to call doctor to come and talk. So the whole thing will be messed up. But both lawyer and doctor are called by who? And they are from God. Everyone has his own profession, gift from God. A lawyer, when you need lawyer, call lawyer. When you need doctor, call doctor. When you need evangelist, call evangelist. When you need pastor, call pastor. When you need prophet, so that is just the situation. That's just the situation. Everybody, every Christian need pastor. Every Christian need evangelist. Every Christian need prophet. What do you need prophets for? You are pursuing a business. There's some certain thing you keep fasting and praying for, which God can never answer you for that. But you don't know. Many people, you see them drying. They say, what happened? I've been fasted. And that is not God's will for their life. But they say, Bible say all things are possible.